Good evening, everyone.
What up?
Welcome to another
Welcome.
episode of the Social and Distancing Show, starring me
Oh,
and my co-hosts Joe and Sandy.
wow.
Wait, did you just say starring me first?
Yeah, he's
I
starring,
think he just put
starring
us,
me.
and then he puts him in a box by himself
So
there on the
every
bottom.
Carson needs two McMahons.
Which one
Just
was the
letting you know that.
favorite? Was Carson McMahon?
Man, he aged himself there. He pointed out he dated himself because I
Hi,
don't even know.
kid.
I know half these kiddos know who Mr. Carson is.
I
Well,
know.
our based on our stats, our audience knows.
Because based on Joe alone, he doesn't know.
Are we already starting? We're like
That
2 minutes.
that was a compliment. I said based on Joe alone, he doesn't know.
That's not what was funny anyway.
Joe.
I'm so sorry.
Joe was really
So-
confused.
That's okay because I opened up Reddit so I could start pulling because I wanted to pull some stuff so I could talk about tonight.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the first Reddit thing there is on what could go wrong trying to clean the gutters, and the guy just falls off the ladder. His leg gets stuck, and he just falls down. He's just laying there dead. He died. So it's like, it's just so funny. Like his soul left his body and everything, and then his wife
For
came
someone
back
that
and
doesn't
put it
like
back in.
death, I is sure getting a chuckle out of that.
A chuckle out of more.
Well, actually, I see he lifted his head up, and then he's
That-
like,
that was his
"No, I'm just
soul.
gonna lay here. I'm just
That
gonna
was
lay
his
here."
soul leaving, departing his body.
He's just gonna say-
You're the
he's gonna
scum
say.
between my toes. Love, Jamie. Yeah, that's exactly how that sounded. Look, not so. Let's just cover that part up right there.
Not so.
I'm telling y'all, this is hilarious. I'm gonna put it in the comments so that y'all can see the
For
the
y'all's
hilarity that
viewing
I'm talking
pleasure.
about. Okay,
For your
'Cause
viewing and laughter pleasure.
I'm telling you, when you see it, and then you see his wife or mom or whatever come out, and he gets it's like, "What? Nothing's wrong. I'm okay." And you're like, I totally saw your head hit the ground. So.
He's like, no, it's okay. Awesome. Well, Sandy, how was your day?
Today was like, I was annoyed at everything. I really was. If you followed me on Snapchat, man, I was in a foul mood.
Whoa.
Wait.
I mean, just
We all get your snaps.
no.
No.
There's only select few people that get those.
So you're not
snaps.
sending those to me specifically?
You're not exclusive on
You're
the
not
list.
exclusive.
I sent one to
Oh,
Joe because
my
I don't. And
gosh.
did he look at it? No, he did not.
You know, all this year I've been thinking, oh, she's such a nice friend. She sends these to me and is really thinking about me. And I'm like, now I'm learning. It's like, wait a minute. It's not exclusive.
I don't
I'm
even
sorry.
know how to Snapchat,
I'm
so I'm
gonna
just like,
I'm gonna uninstall Snapchat now.
I don't even think I have it actually.
I really
because
thought
You
I was
had
all
it at some
special.
point.
I did at some point. It's too much to keep up with. It's just too
I
much.
mean, there
But
really
hers are
is
funny,
so
dude.
much.
Hers are hilarious.
Yeah, I tried to be hilarious. Today I was just not having it. I was in a
what
mood.
she
My
said.
brother was like, "Are you hangry?" I'm like, "No, I'm just in a witchy mood. I'm in a benchy mood," is what I said.
I couldn't tell though when I talked to you today. I couldn't tell.
It kind of started after that because we
Okay,
were
good.
talking about I had to edit some stuff, but it wouldn't allow me to edit. You were talking about optional stuff, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
and then I feel like I'm like, oh, I was so mad because the guy's like, well, you must have done something, and I'm like, why do you automatically blame
It's-
me that I did
It's
something?
automatically the end user's fault.
Yes.
Automatically.
Yeah. And then it come to find out, he's like, oh, no, that was not your fault. I'm like, I know. I'm trying to explain to you that it was not my fault.
9
So it
times out of
started with
10,
that.
the issues between the keyboard and the chair.
That is true. 9 times, but
9
not this
times,
one
but
time.
And
this
that one time,
and I can
it's-
own it because I do plenty of sheet on my own, and I will own all of those 9 times out of 10. But this one time was not me anyway. And then, oh my god, there was this post. I didn't share it with you guys. I should have, but it didn't happen to one of my people. It just happened to an acquaintance, and they posted that their stuff had gotten canceled, and they had no idea. They had no notice, and I'm like, girl.
I mean,
They email you once, they email you twice, they email you 3 times, and they send you something in the mail. You didn't get nothing, but it's somebody else's fault. Anyway. But so I think I have some really big news to share. Jamie, are you listening? Because you're not freaking listening to me. You're too busy doing
I'm
stuff.
always listening, and I'm always doing stuff.
Focus.
I
Listen
am
to
a
me.
king of multitasking.
Listen
you have
to
my
me.
complete undivided
Okay.
attention.
So,
30 seconds.
Johnny Cash might be getting a brother tomorrow. But he's just gonna be a foster. We're just gonna foster.
I'm excited for you.
And guess what he is, y'all?
He's a doodle.
A golden doodle. A black doodle.
A German Shepherd.
A pit bull.
He's a golden retriever.
Oh.
I'm so excited. Anyway, so it's a father and daughter little duo. But I'm getting the dad because Cash isn't fixed and that little female is not fixed, and we ain't trying to have no puppies because but anyway. So anyway, that's my big news. Johnny Cash might be, depending on how they get along, they both have really good temperaments. So anyway.
Nice.
I'm gonna foster. I'm excited. I'm gonna send you all the pics because today that's all I've been doing is sending you pics to dog
I know,
stuff.
there have been some really stinking cute pictures on there.
Anyway.
Mr. Pineapples, I know you didn't have you had a good day and a bad day, right? It was kind of
Sort of
a little bittersweet day.
Yeah, Mom went home today, so she is already back in Lubbock right now. She landed probably about 30 minutes ago.
Nice.
Yeah. So
and you had some dad jokes to share with her, didn't you?
Oh, that was cringe.
Guys, listen up.
Was cringe.
So my mom's new name on the show is going to be Mama Vegeta. And I actually
that is the worst name ever. At first I thought you were calling her Vegeta, and I'm like, why would you call her Vegeta?
All right, so I'm not even gonna lie. I have got some hold on. I've got some videos that I want to play because they're like how would you say, like TikTok linked video, right? Because
yeah.
Okay.
Well, now they're 3 minutes on TikTok. You've been missing out.
Oh, mine aren't so mine aren't gonna be that long. But I thought they were pretty hilarious. You guys may not like them, but I thought it was pretty good, guys. Okay,
Alex, you can come play with this one.
So you had the
screen doing.
Whoa! Am I echoing?
Yeah,
you can hear.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You got something playing in the background. Oh, yikes!
Hey, you back there.
Hey, you. Out the dark.
That doesn't make sense. Why you can hear it?
We can hear it.
Well, that stinks. I'm gonna send them in the chat, and Joe, you share it. I'll have to figure that out later. Okay.
Oh.
So we can skip me for now and go to Sandy, so that way I can. Oh wait, you go.
No, but I was gonna tell you too, though. I've been in my feels all week long. My kid's gonna be a sophomore. I'm sad. He's like so grown. Isn't that like that's my last kid to register for school? I'm like super sad about it.
And the tone of the show just drops.
But on the other hand, well, I was gonna say he's gonna be cheaper to shop for, but gosh, I can only find his pants in one store, and it's an expensive store.
Isn't that crazy? Just wear some sweats, kid. You need some.
Oh gosh, trust me, he really doesn't care about his appearance. And he doesn't care about name brands or anything. But I have to get him this particular brand because it's the only one that makes it for his little beanpole self. Listen to this. Lols, gaining weight sucks. Can I get an amen? Hallelujah. Amen. Oof. Cade makes me feel old. Imagine how I feel. I feel as old as Joe. Lord, help us all.
Alex is funny. Jeez.
I feel 25. Expensive.
That's what you say. You know, when you're like quick to get a job and you're like, please don't get a job. Just wait until you absolutely need to.
Yeah. Why do you
Mom
want
and Dad
to like
keep
work?
taking care of you.
My hips don't
So
lie.
Joe, look in the Facebook chat and look at the first video I sent today.
Okay.
And then there's 3 videos that I sent today. And then I'll upload a 4th video at the bottom.
Okay, here's the one with you. Okay, I got you. Hold up.
Okay.
Wait,
So,
Got
guys,
you,
I took my
we got
mom.
you.
We went to go eat breakfast this morning at a really fancy, not fancy, but a really. Do you remember Home Cafe back in Lubbock?
Yeah.
That's what this place is over here. So it was really nice. Really
I've never
good.
heard of
taste.
Home Cafe.
Let me see if I can share it. I may have to go to. Let's see if. I don't know if I'll be able to share the audio because I used a different.
We just
Oh
suck as,
my gosh, this is just terrible.
Don't make me hop in there and do it.
I can't do it from here. I gotta do it.
You can't do it either?
No, because uno momento.
Okay, so while he's doing that, we're going to let him kind of figure that out. In the meantime, if you guys will hit like, love, share, and all that jazz.
Like, comment,
And then-
subscribe, and smash.
And ask us some questions in there that we can ask tonight that'll be like, so on Monday, I was asking some questions from Reddit, like 2 cents, some advice, some thoughts. I still have some of those that I'm going to do tonight so that we can share. And then, but I'd like to hear what some of you guys have, if some interesting questions or thoughts that run through your world in your circles. And then you guys can get our 2 cents because I'm pretty good at giving input, advice, feedback.
We all are,
kind of
dude.
stuff.
We all are good at giving input. Unsolicited.
Can I hear that?
advice.
No.
Okay.
Is that a good thing?
I think. Hold on. Uno
Okay.
momento.
So while he's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and ask one question from the list. That way it'll just, you guys can have.
So y'all didn't want to hear about my day. Okay, it's fine. That's cool.
No,
I
you can't
did.
do 2 things at once.
You just said that you suck at multitasking. That's all.
Oh, go ahead. Never mind. Let's see this.
Nope, it's fine. It's
Harry, Pat, and
fine.
Jackson, mine do. They think they're the same ones from 2012
which
and
one?
2021.
Mother of pearl, that is not what I want to share, you freaking fracker.
Okay, here's a question. What's
What's
better, Chicken Express or Chick-fil-A?
Oh my goodness.
I don't
Skip.
remember Chicken Express often.
Chicken
I do
Express.
enjoy Chick-fil-A, but we can't go to Chick-fil-A anymore, so we don't do that. In this house.
They're just like different to me. Like if I
Is
want
Chick-fil-A like KFC?
Huh?
It's like KFC, isn't it?
Not really.
No,
No?
I don't think so.
Oh, there we
Because
go.
when I think of Chick-fil-A, I don't compare it to like Popeyes or KFC or Church's Chicken. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. Let's try it. Hold on.
They're
Before we
like
go.
churches, I think.
Ooh, I love
I don't
Church's.
know. I don't know, Alex. I prefer Chick-fil-A.
Did y'all hear the sound? Can you hear the sound?
There, I'll restart again. I was saying how deep in thought the mom is. She's gonna get me kicked off of YouTube because she's watching videos. I think she might be watching In Living Color again. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't hear, but look at
We
the
might get kicked
grandma's
off. I
spiky
forgot
hair.
about that.
She puts Vegeta to shame.
Vegeta
Vegeta is actually inspired
from Dragon Ball Z.
by Rachel.
I'm gonna get a picture up so people can see.
She's like, get the camera off me.
You almost got that mask clap.
See,
Alexa,
Yeah, you did.
She was not excited about that earlier.
Janie, when you sent that video, I'm like, have I ever met your mom? I think I did though, but it just seems so long ago. I don't even remember what she looks like.
Right.
I remember
yeah.
being at your house.
I'm trying to remember too if you have or haven't.
Might have.
I feel like you have, but
yeah, but it was like seems like 100 years ago. So CPJ answered Alex's question. She says, I feel like that is apples and oranges, apples, bees to chilies. I mean, I cry out of pure joy from the customer service at Chick-fil-A. So that's 1 point for Chick-fil-A. But you know what though? Whatchamacallit?
You object?
Dead air.
Yeah, there you go. They don't have a chicken sandwich. So yeah, I think you're right. Like it doesn't compare. It's hard to. It's more like a Raising Cane's
so
versus
Chicken
a-
Express. I go there because of their chicken strips, and because they have bread rolls, and they have the seasoning sauce for the gravy whenever you dip your chicken.
They have honey packets for your biscuits.
So are you ready for the second video, Mr. Pineapples?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, here we go. Wait, set the stage. Who is this?
Yeah, I was good. Who are these?
Oh yeah,
people
so
here?
that's baby number 3, I guess, technically, baby number 3. And on the right side, my daughter. And then there's my niece on the left side,
Okay.
who is living with us now, so she can go to college up here. And then my mom's sitting next to me. We're in the restaurant now. And honestly, I don't even remember what we were doing here, but I remember I was having a hoot.
Here comes cringe joke. Get ready.
Okay.
Because there's nothing fun to do here.
I'm not documenting her series. Eating. Do a flip, baby. I said a flip. I can do a flip. You want to see it?
Yeah, you're gonna flip the camera.
Dad jokes abound. Here they come.
Oh, God.
Wasn't that crazy, Rachel?
She said no.
Vegeta, wasn't that crazy?
She was like, "What the?"
When you said that, I'm like, that's where Jamie gets it from. Yo te voy a dar tu Vegeta.
So for us non-Spanish speaking, what does that mean?
I'll
I'm
give
saying,
you your whatever.
Yeah. So we got in this restaurant, guys, and I will kid you not, the switch flipped on me, and I was just in giggle mood all the time. All the tables around us were just laughing their heads off and just were like trying to hide. And so even our server, I went, Mama Vegeta, listen. I was like, because the server, I heard him say his name was Jack. I said, when he said his name's Jack, when he comes here, I'm gonna be like, just Jack. And he came in. He said, "Hey guys, hi, blah 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 blah. And if you need anything, my name is Jack." And I was like, "Just Jack." And then I just looked at him like that, and he was just like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, and the tables next to us were laughing and giggling too.
I was like, "I've never heard that. I've never
Right.
heard that."
Well, maybe he had.
Glad you didn't say
He was
Jack
pretty
from
young.
State Farm.
Well, I mean, that's likely to happen over here. So.
Right, exactly. He's like, "I'm Jake. I'm Jack from State Farm at night.
Right.
Here, I'm just Jack. Just Jack."
Anyway, that was fun. So that was fun times. It was so fun. It's my last day with my mom, so I was particularly trying to be giggle mood. So
Yeah.
Anyway,
for
I got,
sure.
and then the next video.
Okay. All right. Hold up. Let
So
me pull
as
it
he
up.
pulls that one up.
All right. Here we go. Oh, wait. God dang it. All right. And then I got to do this first. And then I got to come over here. And here we
Oh,
go.
that's a lot of
Look,
work.
I'm telling you. Here we go.
Look at Jamie's legs.
All right, everyone. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and smash that like button. How does it go, Eden? How does it go? Alexis, how does it go?
Look, did you see? She was leaning.
Vegeta, how does it go?
Jaime.
You're gonna have stop the video, Dad.
He says Vegeta.
Dad.
I don't even know what I'm saying right there. I can tell she was so aggravated right there.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Oh.
That's
A grandma. She's a grandma.
This dude has got the giggles like crazy.
He does.
What are you saying?
She is not having
Look,
it right
everyone.
now.
My mom got the grandpa's breakfast.
I'm being a turkey. Stop.
She said, "Leave me alone."
That is so funny.
She was not happy with
having-
you, Mr. Pineapple.
She was.
And all you could do was laugh.
I was tripping out. I'm so sorry. I don't know if it makes sense to y'all out there, but you just got to know it was some funny stuff for me. So I could tell she was not into it, but people were giggling around. I was like, oh my gosh, since they're giggling, it was agging me on more. And it was
encouraging your behavior.
Oh, man.
Yes, they
But
were.
I could just tell she was not having it. She was like, stop telling me that. What are you, I'm going to give it to, anyway, she was just like, she was not, it was funny. But then,
To me.
so then this last video, Joe, if you get that last one, start pulling it up, I'll tell you. So if y'all saw the Facebook post earlier, I was like, there's something at Sam's going on where people are like, you can get a 375 piece Reese's Pieces Buttercup container from Sam's, and they were like, it's flying off the shelves and yada 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 and all this stuff, and I was like, that's crazy. And I was like, I know someone who would like that. But we were at Sam's anyway today, and I was like, oh, let's go take a look at this and see what's going on. So
There's no video about that.
He posted it on our
On
page.
the actual social.
Yeah,
on the
on the
actual
social-
page.
No, the video I did?
Yeah, you didn't post it to our messenger. I calculated it. I calculated it, and it actually ends up coming out to 12 cents a piece.
that's the wrong video I sent you down there, isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah,
But
it
while
is.
y'all do
You're right.
that, Alex says, "Okay, I got it. I'll make one. I'll make a better one. What are your go to street taco orders. Mine is 6 barbacoa tacos with pico and salsa verde.
Dang.
I have 6.
6?
Little fatty
Just 6.
2x4.
It's like I eat 4 of the
4 of this one,
Carnitas.
5 of that one.
I like carnitas.
Mine is asada with everything.
Everything.
Mhm.
Onions
There
y
you go.
cilantro.
CPJ wants
Yeah.
to know, is that a Monterey High School shirt?
Yeah, my
It
niece
is.
graduated from Monterey also.
And then
Awesome.
Joanne, she says she's late because once again she has Rugrats in the house. But hey guys, spray for
Joanne.
those Rugrats. Oh no,
Those
are bed
dang
bugs.
Rugrats, man.
Different bed bugs, different story.
I-
And Sean
and they're
says,
so
"No."
needy.
They are,
Rugrats
right?
are so
They need-
needy.
CPJ says,
So how was
Alex
your day, Joe? I
Velo.
got one more video, but it's uploading. So why don't you go ahead and tell us about your day?
Wait,
Oh,
is
I
it
was reading
the
the
Sam's one?
comments.
At Sam's Club?
Yes.
I have it queued.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Hold on.
Carrie thought the same thing. They thought they were broken legs.
I gotta make a video. All right. So we came here to Sam's because we saw did we, Mama Vegeta? We saw on the news there was this thing, and so let's see. The Reese's Halloween bucket. Why has it got to be $50? Right?
$50?
Mama Vegeta, grab
I
it.
can't
Show 'em-
read. That says $47.98.
Show them why it's got to be $50.
Because it's 375 pieces.
Look at this.
375
Look
at
pieces?
Mama Vegeta's gonna have to go in Super Saiyan mode in a minute so she can hold that thing. Look at that. It's freaking huge.
Dude,
I think-
man.
That's
I
a
think,
good deal.
Did you
I think
ship it
Joe
my
Baker
way?
would like this a lot because he likes Reese's peanut butter cups.
Marcus for Christmas.
Same. Jeez, that's a lot of candy. But look at that.
I can't
And
believe
the
they have
thing,
those
this
for
thing was
sale for
stacked
that
full
big.
of them at one point,
Look,
and now
and that's what I was
They're
anyway.
saying, how they were stacked, and now
So
they
head to
only have that
Sam's,
many.
get your $47.98 bucket of Reese's Pieces.
So, Sandy, you said they come
375
out to
pieces.
6 cents a piece?
No, 12. 12 or 13
12 cents a piece.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we were to sell them for $1 a piece, we're going to make some bank.
$375, Sandy.
Huh?
You would make $375.
Are you telling me or Joe? Because
You,
why are you telling me? I know.
because you said we would make, and then you went
Oh. I thought I was
You just
interrupting
trailed off
somebody.
there. Okay, never mind.
All right.
All right. Anyway, that's my day or week or however way you want to say it. So that, yeah.
Too much. Go to the comments. Go to the comments. What do the comments say?
Too much candy. Who can eat that much? Joe Baker.
Right next to his Blizzard, his Reese's Explosion Blizzard.
He would make
Reese's Supreme.
Joe. You would
Supreme
have
Reese's.
Reese's gumbo soup, Reese's tacos.
You can boil it, saute it. There's Reese sandwiches.
What
Reese
money?
gumbo.
What would you spend money on that much candy? To be honest, like
Like if
If
you
you
have
were
a
gonna just
busy,
spend
if
it-
you have a busy Halloween street, that would be a
Mhm.
good idea.
Yeah,
I think that's.
I would
what-
buy it.
Yeah, like if I had a busy.
I'm gonna tell you.
Joe's like, whether my street is busy or slow, I'm still gonna buy it.
No, so I would buy regular candy for the trick or treaters, and then that would be my candy.
That's what you would pay your employees their incentive bonus.
Right, exactly. Like,
Paying you
here's your
in
bonus, gentlemen. Here's the Reese's. Let me tell you. So Friday, did I tell you all on Monday what I did on Friday? So I registered the jet for 8th grade, and we go to his
Did you
school
cry?
to pick up. No. So we go to his school to pick up his schedule. They take us through the line. He has no fees, no dues, or anything like that. Pick up his schedule. He doesn't need any shots. And then we're about to walk through because they have this little area like for the extracurricular activities, like for cheer and band and for whatever other things that they do. And we're about to walk out, and I asked Jet, I was like, hey, come on in. I was like, did I hear knocking? It's like, and I was like, Jet, do you have band? And he goes, I don't think so. And then we look at his schedule, and he's got band.
It's not banned.
And I was like, what in the world?
You're
So I
like,
was like,
please let it be a triangle. Please let it be.
right, exactly. So I was like, crap, we're gonna have to go back and talk to the band director. So we turn back around and go talk to the band director, and the band director's like, but he hasn't taken band since he hasn't done 6th grade or 7th grade band, and he's just and I was like, no, I
He's
think
He's
due for a
never
band.
banded before.
yeah, his band was like 4th on the list of his electives that he wanted to do. And so the band teacher is like, okay, so we've taken over the program for about 3 years now, and we're serious. We're hardcore nowadays.
They
I was like,
are, man. They have to
Yeah.
be number ones at everything. They've been doing
yeah,
it for
he's like,
30-something years.
we are really hardcore right now, and I will tell you, it is going to be tough for him, never having band, to kind
on
of catch
board.
up. Yeah, to get on board.
At least
He'll
that's
take
the rationale you
your
were trying to
child
tell
and
them.
his kazoo out of here.
Right, exactly. So this is what he goes. If he really wants to do it, we'll have to do this. So the first semester he'd be put in with the 6th graders, and then so he could kind of learn from them. But he would be on an accelerated rate. So by the end, halfway through the year, he'd be moving up with the 7th graders. And then so we're talking to him, and
Is he listening?
he's like, do you think you could be committed to that? You're going to have to practice a lot, because especially since you're behind. And he's like this, oh yeah, I could do that.
Oh my gosh.
And this is what I want to say, but the teacher's right there is like, you's a damn liar.
I would have hit him upside the head and said, quit lying. Quit
I
lying.
wanted to,
You were like, you couldn't even commit to the whatever.
right,
The-
exactly. I'm like, no way.
He's like, you remember those goldfish?
I'm like screaming.
Remember the goldfish last week?
Yeah.
They died.
Yeah,
With
I'm
your
like
eyeballs?
screaming through my eyeballs, and I'm looking at him. Are you sure that you want to do this? And he's like, yeah. Well, he's got friends in band, so that's one of the reasons that he wanted to do it.
That's his motivator.
Yeah, and luckily his band instructor was asking him too. He's like, hey, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure? It's like, why don't we do this? Because it's kind of a high pressure situation right now. So I'm going to take your number down. I'll give you a call in the next couple of days.
Don't call me. I'll call
Right, exactly. I'm going to call you the next
after I
couple of
change your
days
schedule.
and to see if he's still interested in it. And as soon as we walk out those doors, I'm like, there's no way you're doing band.
Oh man.
I'm like, are you kidding me,
Joe.
kid? There's no way that you. I was like, you're like 2 years behind, and they're going to try to. And the band director was like straight up, because we are hardcore, and if he
Yeah.
wants to go,
I don't know any band that's not hardcore.
right, exactly,
In Lubbock,
It's
at
like-
least.
Yeah, it's like, you're going to go this way, and if you plan on doing it at the high school, you're going to need to do a lot of work. And I was like, no, there's. Again, screaming through my eyes when the guy was telling
Because
there's
he's
no
already
way.
at this point missed summer stuff. Like, we've started summer band. Like, Kate
Right.
and I are going every single day to band
Right.
for
Yeah.
5 hours.
Right, exactly. So yeah, there's no way. And he's got honors classes too. Like, he's got honors reading, language arts, he's got honors science, honors math. So I'm like, dude, you're not gonna have any time. You barely want to do anything anyway.
Mm.
You're like, and
Well,
then
what
of course,
was he interested in playing, or what did he say he was going to play?
so and there was only a few instruments left. So we tried the trumpet, and he tried the mouthpiece for the trumpet, and he couldn't do it. So then he went to the next biggest thing, and he
Tuba.
couldn't do it. And then he went to the largest thing, which was the tuba,
Oh.
and he barely made a little bit of noise. And I'm like, dude,
Why did he stay with the brass stuff then?
because that was all that was available. Because he didn't want to play clarinet, because clarinet's
That's for girls.
that's for girls.
No, it's not. Y'all suck.
Hey, I know that, but
It's
that's
not, but I mean, for some reason, it always been for girls.
yeah, because the
No,
band
I don't
director's
know
like,
where
"Hey, I'm a clarinet player," so he was trying to give him that. But yeah, Anyways, I knew that there was zero chance of this kid being committed to band. So, I had to squash that. And then
So what's he going to do?
yeah. Well, and he said, well, you can go on the website to reschedule or change, request a schedule change. I have it right here, to request a schedule change. So I go to the website, blah, 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 and it says it's going to be right here under the counselor's corner. I go under the counselor's corner. There's a spot there where something should be, but there's nothing clickable.
Oh my gosh.
Like, oh my gosh. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Do we have comments?
Yes, we have like so many that I need to catch up to. So Joanne says, right, and they are spending the night, the life of a grandma. She's talking about her bed bugs.
Her
her
rug
rug rat.
rats. Yeah.
And then kids start knocking on doors to make some money with Reese's. Forget the dollar chocolate bars, right?
Well, I would
those
buy.
dollar chocolate bars are so good.
No, not
Dude.
anymore. They've gotten so
They've gotten smaller.
itty
They've
bitty.
gotten chinchy because, like, whenever we used to sell them, they were huge. Yeah.
What did
I
you
never
say?
heard of the word chinchy.
I don't know if you've heard of it.
For a second there, I was like,
Put it in the comments if y'all heard the word chinchy. Alex says Spirit Halloween is taken over Lubbock already. I've not seen one, but then again, I haven't.
there's
been,
one
like,
right there by
too-
the caboose.
Oh, really?
And then they're also in the old Bell's building at the mall.
Oh, wow. Look at Lowell's
Yeah.
best show to drive and listen to. And then Monday night, we were better than ESPN. Holla.
Holla! For real though.
Honorary.
That's how we roll.
And then I'm just going to keep talking because he's muted. And then Chon said, no, thank you.
Right.
Joanne says, I eat a bite once every 2 years of a candy bar. That's good, Joanne. You don't have to worry about cavities.
Yeah. Well, why do you keep up with it then?
Yeah. And then CPJ says, that was the time Joe's chancla hit the jet upside his head.
Boy, I really wanted to. I wanted to go right over.
Why didn't you
there.
say anything, Joe?
Huh?
Why didn't you say anything though?
Because I didn't want to look like that parent in front of his band director. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. I can
Well,
see
because
that.
I wanted
weird
to.
to me.
I actually wanted to see what he was going to say,
Uh-huh.
but in my eyes, I was saying, "There's no way you're going to do this." You know.
See, I look at my kids and I'm like, hold on. I tell the teacher, I'm like, hold on. Are you sure you're gonna do this? Because I don't know that you will. And then if they answer and I'm like, I need a mini plan right now on the spot. And if they can convince me of their plan, then I'm like, okay, we'll let them try it.
So
But if
I
not,
didn't.
and I tell the teacher it's not,
I didn't care
we're
what he
cutting
said.
this.
There was nothing that he was going to say that was going to convince me that he was going to do it. So I was
Mm-hmm.
not worried about it. So
Okay, so back to the comments. Lowell says, proud former band kids right here. And then he also said, but the clarinet boys get the clarinet girls.
oh snap! He didn't even think about that.
Right? And then the joys of being a parent. And Lowell says, but I did percussion. I can see that.
Oh, he was on the drum line. On the drum line.
Oh man, drummers are awesome. I wanted my kids to be drummers, but they were like, your kids.
So that's what my niece. She's coming up here and she wants to major in music.
I thought she's already there.
Yeah, she is. She wants to major in music composition, and she played percussion. And yeah, she's legit.
So I don't care if the movie Drumline comes on. I don't care where it's at. I'm going to stick around until that last scene.
It's a
drum
good
battle.
one, right?
It's like,
it's a good
I got to
one.
watch the drum battle.
So that's a good question I want to ask real quick because you pointed on that. So I remember the days of slipping through the channels, and when TNT would show The Fifth Element or Coming to America, I would totally stop and just be like, I'm watching this till the end.
Yep.
I don't do that anymore. Like I don't flip through channels anymore. Like
Yeah, I don't
I
flip through
haven't
channels
for the
anymore.
last like 11 years.
What's your go-to movie that you'll stop anywhere to watch?
If
But
you
that's what
were,
I'm saying. How do you get yourself in that situation when there's no more flipping channel? At least in my world, there hasn't been for the last 13 years.
wow. So every now
So
and then
my
it
movie that I watch, my go-to movie is
Keyboard and
Bridesmaids.
chair.
I
Is what?
love Bridesmaids.
happens. Oh yes.
It doesn't matter
that's
where it's
funny.
at. I will
That
watch
is funny. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, Dustin, keep going in the comments because we're
Okay, so CPJ says, y'all are talking about registering your kids for school. Should I have done this? I'm busy over here shining my Mother of the Year award. CPJ, usually I shine that sucker, but we
Yeah.
had to do like our online registration, and then we did our in-person registration by grade. So when do you guys start school? Because
Yeah.
you're Cooper. I don't know when Cooper starts. We start the 16th, right, Joe?
Yep, we sure would do.
Let's see. Lowell says Sandy did the hood mom hand raise when she said, "It's all right, I'll be that parent. I will. My kids will tell you." And then here's my kid, Lowell. He's like, "My mom gave teachers permission to hit me." Sure did.
Yep.
Sure did. He says, "Alex, mine too." And then they themselves permission to hit me again when I got home. So Lowell says, "Drumline is a movie that made a lot of us give band a shot. Nick Cannon is the GOAT." When they do the powder, that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
And then
And the ultimate disrespect whenever they played on the other guy's drums. I was like,
you might as well have said your mama.
There's about to be a band nerd fight.
Right? How about did y'all see that one? They were doing like the guy would hang upside down and he was doing the drum things.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh yeah, I
challenge
saw
was
that
pretty
too.
cool. Lowell says my go-to movie outbreak is The Temptations. I've never
Oh,
seen that
I've
before.
never seen that.
Look, Chon
That's
said no,
not-
thank you, Sandy. What did I say, Joe? Chon.
So I took a pictures of a senior this past weekend, and not only was she was first chair in her band. She played clarinet or oboe. She was an oboe player, and she was first in her group. What was it called?
In her chair.
First chair.
She's first chair, but okay, in her whatever. There's a name for all of them together
Oh.
in their set or something like that. Anyways, and she codes. So I was like, I go, so you're a band nerd and a computer nerd. She's like, yes.
She was shining
So
her nerd badges.
She was like
She sure
full
was.
on
She was flexing.
nerd. She was flexing on me about how
That's
nerdy
awesome.
she was. Yeah.
I love
I
hearing
love it.
that, to be honest with you. Especially, I love hearing that because being in the tech world, like finding a lady is really
Yeah.
rare.
Yeah, and
It's
she's a
so
coder,
rare.
and I was like, you like JavaScript and Python and all that stuff, and she's like, oh yeah,
An HTML, bro.
that's so 2000, Sandy.
Oh, dang it. I thought I
That's
knew
so
something.
Windows 98.
Oh, is it?
That's
What,
At my
what
job, they
Windows
went
are we on
around.
now?
They were flexing the other day, and they were like, we just want to ask everyone how long you've been in IT." And so they went around the room, and I was like, "This year marks 19 years." I was the oldest, and I was like, "Dang it!"
No,
You're
you
like,
should have
"Where's
said.
Joe when I need him?"
I know, right? Joe practically invented the calculator.
But you were like,
the
"But my
first one.
friend."
You're like,
He's
I've
been
been around
around
since the B disc. There's an A disc,
Oh,
there's a C disc, but no one knows why
No one
there's
knows.
not a B disc.
Joe's been
I've been around
since
since
that.
the B disc. Do you know
Is
what
that
that,
a-
Sandy?
I don't know what's happening right now. I'm like, is this real?
So whenever you look at your computer and and then we tell you to click on your hard drive, what letter is it?
Well, there's
It's
like
usually-
a B, C, and a D, and an E, and an F, right?
Yeah, so there's usually not a B. It's usually the first letter that it starts with is usually C.
Did I say B?
Yes.
Oh, I just made that shit up. My bad. My bad.
We actually had to program what was it called? It was called Q I forget what it was. But
Atari.
we actually programmed
Did you say TARDIS?
Atari.
no
Atari. Oh, okay.
Atari. No. I actually remember programming something and saving it to a B disk. That's how long I've been doing computer stuff.
Do you remember
So-
8-tracks, Joe?
He is for real.
I do remember 8-tracks. My dad had 8-track in his car. He also had a reel-to-reel at the house that we were not allowed to touch.
How about a phonograph?
I was wondering if that's what the reel-to-reel was, actually.
No.
They were called that for a short time, and then they turned it into a phonograph.
So the phonograph was actually where you could put a record on it. A reel-to-reel was is actually like a cassette player, a huge cassette player. And then you fed this through the feeder and then into another reel. And then it would play music by reeling it up like that. It was like the precursor to the small cassette.
That's when you got the pencil. When your
Right,
reel came out.
Yeah, so that's the cassette, yeah. But before the cassette, there's a reel-to-reel. And then we didn't have one because we weren't rich enough, but one of my uncles had a laser disc player.
A laser disc.
Yeah, so that's the precursor to the DVD, and the DVDs are like this big, but the laser discs are like this.
Hove.
Yeah, they're like a full-on record, and you put it in there. And it's funny because I remember specifically when my uncle started a movie or something like that, the laser disc would start up, and it sounded like a jet car was warming up. I was like, is this thing going to explode?
You're like, take cover.
Right, it was so
Acting like you
crazy.
had some
That's so
PTSD.
awesome, dude.
Right, I was like,
The engine was revving.
yeah, the engine
Time was
revving
starting
up.
to,
I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on?
Gravity was
world?
getting heavy.
Let me catch up to some
Palms sweaty.
Mom spaghetti. CPJ says Tombstone. That's her.
Oh,
movie.
hold on. CPJ. I'll be your Huckleberry.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I don't know
Love
what
that
means.
line.
That's a line from the movie.
Sorry, Sandy.
Never
Sorry.
ever in my life. The only tombstone I've ever seen.
I love
is
when he grabs his
pizza.
water cup and he's all flipping it around.
Yeah, because
the other guy does
the other
gun.
guy's just flipping his gun around, and he's like, oh, "Okay, here."
Oh man! And then when he shoots that guy, he's all up in his face, and he's like, "Come on, come on!" And he just dies. A tombstone is one of the most
You gotta
epic,
watch this.
greatest westerns out there.
Yeah,
Putting it down,
fantastic.
writing it tombstone.
Man.
Okay.
Stick it. Sandy's like, "I'll stick a pin in
Stick a
it,
pin in it.
and I'll
Yes, sir.
come back around." Never.
Right. Joanne says Evan wanted band, but his brain didn't work that way. He was much more into math. Go figure, not my cup of tea. That's why he's a professor and I'm not.
That boy did a dissertation on entropy, and I was just like, "You're legit, kid. You're legit."
Yeah.
Lowell says first chair is the same as governor. Every section is a region, and
That's
first
what I was trying
chair
to think of. Yeah.
is the
Oh,
governor.
okay, Joe. Gotcha.
And he said that band and coding girl's going to be rich. Better not pick no scrubs. And they usually
Right,
do.
yes.
They go for the clowniest of clowns.
Right. Yeah.
I wanted to, CBJ says, I wanted to be in band. My mom said, I don't want to grow to hate you. So no.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how to handle that. I just be like,
It's the same as my mom. I was in band for one day and I had the cornet, and my mom sent me outside in the field to go practice. And so I quickly put that up because I'm like, I'm not doing this crap. Lowell says he's been in IT since the iPhone 12 came out.
Oh,
I'm
my
like, wait
goodness.
a second. I think I have an iPhone 12.
Thanks,
But-
Lols. Thanks.
Joanne says, my oldest granddaughter just told me I have a pretend birthday party and I'm 100 years old. She wants that for show and tell. That's
She
awesome.
wants to
Joanne.
give you that century cake. She's like, "Hey, Grandma, let's make that century cake."
She's like, do it for the TikTok, Grandma. Lowell says, I need to leave the chat and come back after getting married. Only single guy in the comments. This clearly is a married person's hobby.
Oh,
No,
interesting.
you are a token single guy. We need you in here.
yeah, but it's fine. It's fine, Lols. It's fine.
Chon says, old man joke.
Mm.
Oh no, John's single too.
Yeah, Chon's a
Yeah.
single guy.
Right,
Alex
John?
says
Unless I
Laserdisc
forgot.
was superior. CPJ says, Sandy, watch Tombstone, but you have to watch Shawshank first. You have to see Shawshank.
Bringing out these good ones.
Yeah, you have to see Shawshank.
I've seen Shawshank. Is Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that
You
about?
saw it?
Is that with the Nazis?
No.
No.
No, I think you're thinking of Schindler's List.
Oh shoot! Yeah, same. Esh. Same movies.
So I will stop at Forrest Gump and what's the other one? The funny one is
Pretty Woman.
Spaceballs. And I always quote the whole movie, and everyone around me hates me because I'm like, it's like, Mama said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And I think I say it wrong, but
Yeah,
but
that's
Because you come
even
from
worse.
the other universe.
right.
Not
because,
only do you have to repeat it, you say it incorrectly.
right, exactly.
That's worse. Lowell says, Freedom Riders is another movie I'll break for.
Freedom
I want to
Riders.
watch that. I still haven't watched it.
Which one is that? Is that the
it's-
NASA one?
No, I think that's anyway. Freedom Riders is, I think it's the high school debate team.
Oh,
I
yes.
think that's what that one is.
What
right?
team?
Lulz, tell us.
The debate
I
team?
don't remember, but it's a debate team. I think
Oh,
that's
okay.
I was on
it
the
looked
debate
good.
team.
You were?
Yes.
Good for you. I can see that. I can
Everybody
see you
could see
slamming
that.
their heads on the ground. And being
Everybody,
wrong.
everybody could
Wrong.
see. Alex says, my go-to movie is different than everyone's. Mine is Interstellar.
That's a great movie, Alex. It's a
It
great
is.
movie. I've seen that movie, and it was one of the. I was very happy that I could totally understand it.
Okay, so that's the one with Jodie Foster?
No, that's Contact.
Dang
Also
it.
a great movie.
Which one's Interstellar?
So Interstellar, they're in a spaceship.
So
And then I
Interstellar
passed
is.
out because it was so
I was.
boring.
I don't know why I was like, I'm gonna let
You're
it
like
go.
waiting for.
Interstellar is the really space one where they go around a. It has to do with getting lost in space. They're trying to repopulate another planet. They end up. I mean, it's really out of this world cool, but they get stuck on a planet that's stuck in a gravitational pull, so time flows differently.
It's
They're
like
there for like
that
a couple of
guy,
hours, but
a William
2 decades
Helmuth.
have passed in the rest of the universe or whatever, and there's just
Huh.
they get
I don't
lost,
remember it for some
and
reason.
it's one of those where the movies where when you follow its linear, they talk about the past, and you realize that all those little things that were happening in the past were actually stuff that was happening in their future. It's really trippy, but it's so good.
Just change the channel.
Sandy's like game over.
Oh gosh, no, can't do it.
All right, next
CP
comments.
CPJ
Oh.
says she taught me how to swing. I taught her how to dangle.
You
What
know,
is that off of?
That's from Forrest Gump.
Dongo.
Oh,
She
Let's
taught me
see.
how to swing.
Forrest
Forrest Gump was way
good
too good for Jenny.
She didn't want that man until he became a millionaire. If you can't handle me in my leg braces, don't get me when I'm rolling in the bubblegum shrimp money.
That
I mean,
is
he's not
so
lying at
true.
all.
That is
He's not
so
lying.
true. It's so funny. Yeah.
Anyway.
Freedom Riders is a class about this white teacher,
Wild teacher.
teacher who reviewed to give up on her own risk. Class of students. She basically sparks hope in the
At
students.
risk.
In the oh my gosh, I can't read. In the kids
How
via
about we try
empathy.
this?
Okay, go ahead.
Freedom Riders is a class about this wild teacher who reviewed to give up on her at-risk class of students. I don't know what you're trying to say, Dustin, so I'm leaving it as it's written. She basically sparks hope in the kids via empathy and not just sending them along in the system.
Is it what is her name?
Is this the one where the theme
Michelle
song
Pfeiffer. That's
is
Gangster Paradise.
Coolio?
No, it's not Michelle Pfeiffer.
I was with you.
No, it's not Coolio.
Yes,
It's
it
a
is.
different one.
Dangerous
girl-
Minds.
Dangerous Minds.
It's
Yes.
not Dangerous. It's similar to Dangerous Minds, but it's not. It's the girl from Million Dollar Baby. Who's the girl from Million
Hilary
Dollar Baby?
Swank.
Yeah, she's the teacher.
She's also the fourth or third Karate Kid.
Yes, fourth.
I don't know why they did that to her.
That
It
was so wrong. Yeah,
We've got
There you
4
go.
Karate Kids.
there's
Five,
4.
I guess, technically.
Yeah, 5.
What?
And the 4th one is called The Next Karate Kid, and the 5th one was supposed to be called Kung Fu Kid, but the studio changed it, and Jackie Chan was not happy about that.
They named it to Fast 5 or something.
So I guess 6 then, right? If you consider Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai would be. Have you been watching Cobra Kai? Oh, dude, it's so
Sounds like
good.
me. I don't
It's
see it.
it's like the.
And then Alex says, with Matthew McConaughey, they fly towards a black hole.
okay. I haven't seen it then.
Lonesome Dove is my favorite movie as far as Western goes. I've never seen that either.
Joanne, have you seen the John Wayne movie called Cowboys? That's like my favorite John Wayne movie.
Have you seen?
He dies in it.
Oh my
Spoilers.
gosh, who is in it? Who is in it? Let me come back to that. Lowell says I spelled wrong. Also, it was a white teacher and refused.
Oh, I believe you. I just
Yeah.
was going to say it how he said it. It was confusing enough.
Mario
But anyway,
the singer is in the movie also. Who's
Okay,
Mario?
maybe I'm the wrong one because
Mario the
I don't remember him.
Love You singer. I don't know who Mario is.
He also did the remake for that.
boyfriend?
No, the Say's Just a
Say
Friend
he's just a friend.
song.
Well, keep going, but I want to ask this question also. What's your favorite black and white movie? Do you have a black and white movie that you remember that you like?
Oh, so
I'll
I
put that in the
love Sin City, but it's not technically black and white.
Come on now. That doesn't count.
Yes, it does. It's a black and white, except for
No,
parts of
because there are parts of it. Yeah, exactly.
it.
Does 50 Shades
so-
of Grey count since it's
I
in
got
gray?
one.
Just kidding.
No, I'll say for me, one of my favorite black and white movies that I haven't watched in a while, but I could watch a couple times, is 12 Angry Jurors. Is that what it's called? I think. And they've done remakes on it before, but it's essentially the first one, and it's a hung jury, and they're trying to convince everyone for this, this guy who's just got through. They're trying to say if he goes to prison or not. But it's good. It's really, really good.
Okay.
It's called 12 Angry Jurors.
Okay,
I
so
have a
that
confession.
reminded me because I've watched To Kill a Mockingbird in black and white. So
I have not watched that actually. What is
Yeah,
that movie about? Because I don't remember it. I don't remember the book very well.
It's
either.
people
don't
that
remember-
kill mockingbirds, and mockingbird is a state bird of Texas.
no, it's a black man who was falsely accused of raping this white lady, and it's a trial, and his lawyer is white, and he's trying to get him off. So,
Gotcha.
and I
never
don't
seen
remember why it's called To Kill a Mockingbird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't recall that.
Maybe someone can tell us in the comments.
Mhm.
What about? Do you guys remember? What is it? Mr. Smith Goes to Washington.
No.
Oh my gosh! So the guy who did It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
I could see him
Yeah.
with this eye.
The long. Yeah. So he goes to Washington to help get a law passed, and he ends up basically using the filibuster so he can stay on the floor and talks for like hours. And I don't mean just hours, but like a day or something like that.
See,
And
that's what they need to go back to. Now it's not even that. They just say, I'm going to filibuster. And it's not even really a.
so in the way
You
the
call him a
movie.
buster.
They're a bunch of busters.
Peanut Buster Parfait. And but yeah,
Not
that
to
one's
get
a good one.
political, but they're all busters.
Breach.
So that was a good black and white one. And speaking of, since the same guy, It's a Wonderful Life, the original one, that's a good one too.
Oh, that's a good one too, but I don't
I've
remember
never
that one.
watched a movie.
So
You remember black
Christmas,
and white
the only
movies?
one I watched during Christmas is A Christmas Story. And
Black
people
and
get
white
mad.
movie?
Oh, that's such a great movie.
It's
though.
not black and white, but it's
It's not, but it's really fun.
I
and
watched
I
that
will watch
movie,
it.
and I
It's
just
on
wanted to
24
gouge
hours.
my eyes out.
And I'll
Why?
keep watching it.
That was a
I'm
horrible
with you, Joe.
movie.
But why, Sandy?
It was awful. We watched it. Everybody's like, "You need to watch it. It's good." We're like, "Okay." We mentally
It's-
prepared. We psyched ourselves up for this movie.
Sandy, and the assistant,
All three of us.
Oh,
Kate,
wow, okay.
Eric. We were like, "All right," and
and not the three of you didn't like it.
we were like, "Never again. Never."
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I'm going to make sure that I play that during Christmas.
I'm gonna walk around with scissors and
I'm gonna
cut
be careful on the Christmas questions because we're starting to venture in that, and I can easily go there, especially after going to the store and being like, "Are those the Christmas butter cookies in the tins already at Sam's?" And my mom was like, "Yep, looks like it." I was like, "Jeez."
Okay, so let me go to some comments real quick. Dustin Davis, favorite black and white movie? Get Out, of course. Just kidding.
I need to watch that one.
I can't even say anything because, yeah,
I
okay,
don't know what it is.
it's really bad.
Casablanca.
I think that's her favorite
That's
John
going
Wayne.
old school.
Oh, okay.
John Wayne. John
Is it-
Wayne wasn't in Casablanca. He was. That's
For the Love of the Game. Is that a black and white one?
For the
Look at Carrie coming through with her black and white
Isn't that
picture.
that's a? Oh, she's got a
Oh,
picture on
right.
there too.
She changed it. No, her
Her
profile.
profile's black and white.
Her movie's For the Love of
For the
Jackson
love of
in
game.
black and
That's
white.
the one with that's the one with Mark Wahlberg, right?
I don't know that.
The basketball movie.
Is
12 Angry Men. Thanks, Alex. That's what it was. Not
Jamie jury was trying to accuse a kid of stealing, but they find in the end that he never stole anything.
It's really good though.
Oops, she said, "Oops, not black and white." And then
That's okay.
we like certain black and white cartoons like Popeye.
Oh, Popeye. So
No, not John.
fun
Wayne.
fact: that 6 hours south from me is Carbondale, Illinois. Carbondale is the birthplace of Popeye, and when we visited there for the total lunar eclipse a few years back, we got to see all the Popeye memorabilia. They have a museum and a park. It was pretty, but it's all low key. But it was still really fun to be like, oh,
Did you
I
watch
never
the
knew this
movie?
was the birthplace.
The
place.
one with
Yeah.
Robin Williams?
That was his
Do
first
your-
movie. If you didn't know that,
Oh, that was
Your
his first
Popeye
one?
his first.
impression.
I
Popeye's
can't
laugh,
do
Joe.
that.
Joe
There you
can.
go.
Go ahead.
Which one? His laugh?
His laugh.
Yeah,
See, very good.
You're right, he does. Yeah, not his first foray into TV because he had Mork and Mindy prior, but his first movie was Popeye in 1980.
Nice.
So
nice.
Lowell says, "I used to eat spinach because I wanted to be like Popeye."
Oh.
Funny story. Cade
What?
watched Popeye and he wanted the spinach. So Popeye has a spinach in the store. So we're like, are you sure?" He's like, "Yes, I'm positive." So we took it. We came home and he's ready. He's like, he like, it was so bad.
Oh my goodness.
Never again. Never.
Oh
again.
my goodness. It just smells so bad.
Yeah.
You know, and I think like there's just different ways of cooking stuff, right? Because I remember being young and thinking the same thing, but as I gotten older and gotten with the Kisa's family, like they make spinach and greens galore, and it
Well,
just
we
tastes so much
pulled it
better
out of
than
the
what I had
can,
when I was a
like,
kid.
Popeye. We opened that can and
You
then
squeezed it and
oh.
it came through the pipe.
But so do you guys like? So spinach, like I love spinach. I don't love
I
spinach
like
in a
fresh
can like that.
spinach, like
Yeah,
in a salad. Yeah.
Or even if I fry it up with some ham and some
And
onions
spam.
and put it on a
Spinach and
pizza.
spam.
You find it on pizzas everywhere now, right?
Yeah, no,
That's
I
good.
don't like it, but if it's there, I'll eat it. But I don't like it. If it's there, I like it, but I don't eat it.
I'll just wave at it.
Will you pick it out of the
Just
food?
wave at it. I just wave at it. Can I tell y'all? So Sandy and I are on TikTok all the time, and I want to share one of today. I was scrolling through like I normally do, but then I found this guy that did an awesome thing for Chinese New Year's in New York City, and he's a white guy, but he's fluent in Chinese, and his whole shtick
In
is
Cantonese or Mandarin?
whichever. He's
He's
there's
fluent in
one
both?
he's fluent in both, but he'll visit these shops, these restaurants, and he's like, hey, what would I like to order? What sounds good? And then they're like, of course, they don't speak very good English, and they're like, oh, you should try this one. And he's like, and then he just starts popping off in Chinese, and they just look at him like they go like full tilt. So he makes this noise, it's like full on tilt. Well, yes, that's it. Alex, that's right. Xiaoman. Yeah, Xiaoma. But he did a really cool thing on Chinese New Year. He went into a shop that he usually eats at. He's having a conversation. He ordered some food from them, and he asked how their business was, and she's like, if everything keeps going the way it is, we might have to shut down and blah blah blah. He gave them a $5,000 tip. And so,
wow.
and she did not want it at all. Like he was basically having to fight her to keep from getting it, because he goes, no, this is for you. If you don't want it, give it to your employees, because you guys do a great job. I love your food, and I want you to keep going. And so it was really a cool thing. So, yes, Alex, if you follow the guy, he has a YouTube channel and he's got a TikTok, but I don't ever YouTube him anymore. But he knows like several languages. He actually went into a Nigerian store on one of his most recent TikToks, and he was speaking Nigerian to them, and they
Yes.
yes, and he just freaked them out, and they were so proud to have someone come in there and speak Nigerian to him that was obviously not Nigerian.
He's a polyglot. I love his content. He knows so many languages.
Yeah, he's actually done a couple where he learned Korean like in 3 days, and then goes out and tries to talk.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So first question, Alex, tell me what a polyglot is. And second one is, do y'all remember the lady over at the IHOP on South Loop who would tell you, what was it, hello, thank you, or goodbye, and you just give her any language and she just would write it down for you and pronounce it to you too?
Really? No.
No,
Dude.
she's no longer there.
Well,
I don't eat there, so I don't know. I'm just making sure.
Oh,
No clue.
well, all the rest of us have gone through a lot of change, so who knows? I don't know
True
which is
that.
that, but I do not remember that at all.
The
But
one
yeah.
on which one? Because we ended up there several times. Now that I think about it, that and
The South
Denny's.
Loop.
We
the
did.
Denny's is
IHOP.
Denny's
Oh,
was dirty still. I don't know. I haven't been there forever.
Right, it's still, maybe we shouldn't, but yeah,
It was the only thing that was open.
it was cool. So definitely give that guy a follow or a subscription.
that
You've
guy.
never
I know
sent me
that.
that one.
I know, because I was just I was
I've never
talking
seen
about,
that one before.
so I wasn't sure it wasn't murderous enough to send to you.
True that. True that. Thank you for not messing up my algorithms.
What's he say? What does he say?
Okay, so Alex says he's multilingual. He learned an old Mayan language and spoke to people in Mexico.
Yeah, he knows a ton of languages. I even reached out to him to see if we can get him on the show. He never replied back. So
You didn't ask him in the correct language
So,
that he was speaking.
never mind.
in.
Don't subscribe.
Right. That's funny.
Jamie, did your video freeze?
What kind
Yes,
of
it did.
internet- What kind of internet they have over there in Illinois? It froze on a good face. Let me see a picture.
Dude,
Hold
yeah.
on. Let me grab a picture real quick.
Maybe not.
Did
What?
you know that
Mm-hmm.
your screen froze?
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
can tell over here.
Okay. Man, time flies when we're having fun, y'all.
Right?
Time flies when we're having fun. It's about that time. What you got going on tomorrow, Sandy? You got a show coming on?
I have not decided just because I'm still unpacking. I come home every day to unpack something, so I'm not really sure yet. I'm trying to get it all together. And I hate unpacking. I want to hire an organizer so bad.
You should.
I
They're
know,
worth it.
I want to. Hey,
They're
but this
so
tiny
worth it,
house,
Sandy.
you're like, man, you don't have any room to organize crap. That's what they're gonna tell
They
me.
are literally. It's amazing what they do.
I know.
It's amazing.
It's worth it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So,
That and I'm like,
That's why you hire them.
I like my mess. Okay, I like
That and
not
I
being
have
able to
so
find important documents,
right.
things that I need that I just had right here just a second
It
ago.
was right here, producer. You moved it.
It's right here on my desk where it should be, along with the rest of the mess on my desk.
Yes. Oh my God, I need some help.
If you
with
hadn't
y'all.
cleaned my desk, I knew exactly where it was at.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you very
Unbelievable.
much.
These people, you stay out my business. For real, though.
For real. Get it together.
All right. What else you got, Mr. Pineapples?
Nothing. I'm trying to find how we end this again.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
It's on the Discord, I think.
Alex says polyglot meaning he has a knack for learning multiple language and it's sticking.
Is that official?
DPJ says
he's got a
watch the
knack.
home edit on Netflix. That will help you organize. They are fun. The home edit. Does it
home
involve death, Carrie? Hi, Ulysses. He says those are facts. Mhm. People moving their stuff.
Oh,
calling
yeah,
it organizing.
I was like, what's he trying to say? Did you find it, Mr. Pineapples?
Yep. Give me one
Where are you
second.
putting it?
Facebook.
I have the Discord up already. Sweet. I think I'm gonna go. ride
Oh
my
shoot! I
skateboard.
forgot to send y'all my pictures of what my
Uh-oh.
nephew made for me. I mean, I actually sent them to y'all. They're in there, but we just didn't show them. They're in the chat.
Do you want to see them real quick? Explain them.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Here, I can do
So
this.
my nephew worked on a fire pit for me. This is actually going to be for our ranch when we get moved out there.
Who did
But
this?
my nephew Frankie, he graduated from high school, and this is one of his projects that I had sponsored. So this is the name of our ranch, 4A Beer Ranch, and we were able to put our own little spin on it.
That's pretty cool.
So the other picture has the other sides that we were able to do too. Oh, question. Oh, Lowe's has a question for you guys. Jamie, tips for entering IT.
Don't do it.
Because then everybody wants you to fix their computer, Lowe's. Oh my gosh.
You'll be that cousin.
Yes.
My cousin
Dandy.
works on computer.
Yeah, exactly. Any trips coming up? I actually do have a trip coming up. I'll tell you all about it later. And here's
Hey,
the
I'm
other
actually
side.
going to the ATL next week.
You are?
The
Hey,
going to the
Weed
A.
Dad's over there, right? Is
Yeah.
Weed Dad an APO?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm going to have time, but we'll see. We
should holler.
shall see. Mr. Pineapples, your
We
video
move
is
every
kind of
3
fuzzy.
years and people lose and don't lose the stuff in front of you. Yeah, he's talking about organization.
What's up, Mr. Batista?
Thanks for hopping in here.
Yeah.
Who are they? Who do we know him?
Yes,
Yes,
we do.
Ulysses. And
Is
his
the
we interviewed his
husband.
wife.
Marlon.
Sorry, I've slept
They
since
run the
then.
Batista project. He
Oh,
is
yes.
what do you call it again, Sandy? A vet. He's a vet, I think, because I don't remember.
If he's
I don't
current,
remember
I
if
think
he's still
he's current
signed up.
military. Yeah, I think he is.
Oh,
Current.
okay. Okay, so he's still current. But yeah, they're just winning awards and doing stuff for the homeless and for the vets over there. And
That's cool. Yeah, I remember.
They
But-
are the light that this world needs for sure.
yeah, and
Hey,
that's not
Dustin
just.
says, I spent so much time working at UPS that I feel like I should start a moving side business. Hey, you should. They're in demand.
Do it.
For real.
Just go for it. What up?
All right, kids.
All right.
we hope you have a great week. Let us know what's going on this weekend for you guys, and we'll see you back here next Monday as usual.
Remember to be kind and rewind.
Look for and meet new friends.
You
filthy
Filthy
animals.
animals. Good night, everybody.
I love that. That was good. Oh, hey,
The
we got to
easiest
keep
way to
talking
find
because
it.
someone's gotta,
I'm trying to
like,
find it.
find the brand and sign us out.
All right.
Peace out.
Do it,
Season one,
Lols.
season
There's a
2.
business here in Lubbock that does that. You should
Season
totally do it,
3.
Lols.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Jump.